Alright, we have Acid Rain as Jarek with the yellow saber, and we have Zeph with the red saber playing as Kyle Katarn. Now, I haven't played against either of these competitors very often, so I'm really not sure who's going to win this. Zeph I've really never seen before. This is the first time I've seen him, but he's playing, so he automatically has props. Nobody's hitting right now. Looks like they're just feeling each other out, running around mid. Mid is a lag fest. It's really hard to hit anybody in mid. This is a round 1 battle. The winner of this match advances to fight Pi in the second round, and the winner of that match advances to fight Shinji for the championship. Acid Rain has a high probability of hacking, so I kind of have to watch and see what happens there. Somebody got hit. I think it was Acid Rain. Yeah, Acid Rain is running into the ship as if he got hit. Looks like he was trying to trick Zeph into trying to chase him, thinking that he was going for health, when there's really no need to go get health unless you're worried about somebody hitting primary attack on you. That was not a hit. That was a hit, and we have Acid Rain going down, Zeph getting the first kill. We have Acid Rain playing as Jarek, claiming hacks. It looks like Sid just got hit again. Oh, that must have been Zeph that got hit that time. They continue to fight out in mid, the lag fest. In earlier battles, we saw Beef taking on Shinji in mid. There was Acid Rain getting killed again by Zeph, so bringing the score to 2-0. Yeah, when we saw Beefy playing Shinji, they played in mid for a while, but it was really boring, and Beef started trying to take Cliff because he got fed up trying to get any hits scored in mid. So let's see if anybody gets fed up with how slow this is going and tries to move the fight to another area. That time we have Zeph being killed by Sid in mid. Long, boring battles in mid so far. It looks like Sid is going to take the fight up into Cliff if Zeph has the balls to make the jump and chase him. Sid is taking out his gun and shooting at Zeph because Zeph is being a little pansy, and I'll allow that because we need to get some action going here. And it looks like Zeph knows how to make the Battleground Jedi leap, so at least he's not a complete noob. He has a good chance of perhaps winning the tournament if he could take out Sid here. After he plays Sid, he's got to take out Pi, and then he faces Shinji. And it looks like Zeph was hit in that exchange. So Zeph's down to half power. I think Sid is also down to half power. So the next hit, someone's going to die. And Zeph falls down. I don't know if he took fall damage there. He should have, unless he has some kind of hacks or just got the angle just right. And Sid is complaining about lag. I'm checking ping, and pings are fine. These by far are the most pansy players I've seen fight in this tournament so far. They keep typing to each other, talking about where they want to fight at instead of just getting at it. And it looks like Sid was not happy where they finally chose to fight at, because he lost again to Zeph, and that brings the score 3-1. And Sid comes right back into the action, trying to get a sneak hit on Zeph. Does not work. Battle's happening up here on the flat cliff. I don't know what to call this part. I'll call this runway because it's the runway to the cliff jump. And Sid playing a little bit of possum over there in ramp, trying to lure Zeph into ramp. Looks like Sid thinks he's going to have the advantage if he can get Zeph to fall into there. Nobody being hit. And then once again Zeph falls off the cliff. That was a safe fall though, because he hit the ramp. Score is still 3-1, Zeph leading, and Sid tries to take him out of the ramp but misses his opportunity. It looks like he was too busy typing sad faces to pounce on the opportunity there. Here comes Sid up the ramp, lingering again, then jumps up. And he scores a hit on Zeph, but then gets hit back and gets killed. That's another kill for Zeph, bringing the score 4-1. It looks like Sid probably spawned in ship. Yeah, here he comes, coming up ramp. Let's see if Zeph tries to ambush him on ramp. No, Zeph just waits in the middle of runway, and then here comes another boring lag fest. Except for this one ends quick when Zephyr goes down by Sid's strike, bringing it to 4-2. Still Zeph's lead. It looks like Sid is picking up the light surge, even though he's playing as Jarek. Nick joined. I had to kick him because there are no spectators allowed. Sid is trying to talk about the level and get people to look for secrets in the middle of this match, and I had to tell him to get back to the action. I just had to kick Nick Z because he joined in the middle of the action and there's no spectators allowed except for on the Twitch. He's probably pretty pissed off right now. Somebody scores a hit. I think that was Zeph scoring the hit on Sid. And Sid goes down by Zeph, bringing the score 5-2, Zeph's lead. Sid spawns close, and he's already back into the action, getting back into the fight at runway. That is Sid playing as Jarek with the yellow saber, and that is Zeph playing with Kyle Katan with the red saber. Zeph has been dominating this match so far, but he just gets taken out by Sid, bringing the score 5-3. Now it seems like Zeph has been dominating, but actually the score is pretty close. Sid is still in this match, and he would have no problem winning this. He just needs to go on a 3-kill streak to take the lead. But it's not happening right now because Zeph gets another kill, bringing it to 6-3. Now, I'm not sure what I would do in this situation if I was Sid, because the runway has been playing out about 50-50 for him right now. The score is 6-3. He doesn't have a lot of time left to make a comeback, so if I was him, I'd try to move the fight maybe to a tighter space, because Zeph seems to be really comfortable in these open spaces. I would try to lure him into ramp, over the cliff, or fight down there in cave. But it looks like Sid is happy just continuing the fight on runway. It looks like Sid gets hit again. Sid thinking about falling back into ramp, playing a little bit more cautiously now that he's hit. The next hit on Sid is going to take him down. And that was it. Sid gets taken down again, bringing it to 7-3. Zeph's lead. Sid spawns on Cliff, and now he's waiting for Zeph to make the jump. Let's see if Zeph does it. Zeph is jumping, saying that he wants to fight on runway. Sid pulls out his briar and starts shooting. If I was him, I would have kept that up because of how Zeph is choosing to play right now. But no, Sid chases him on the runway and gets hit immediately because this is obviously where Zeph wants to fight. Sid showing the balls and taking the fight to the enemy, but it's not working out for him so far, with the score being 7-3 and him already hit. But he does end up getting another kill on Zeph, bringing the score 7-4. Here comes Zeph out of the ship, running up ramp. Let's see if Sid takes this ambush, because Sid has been meaning to ambush. He does take the ambush, but he misses the opportunity, and Zeph gets back up into runway. I'm sure Zeph is going to try to hold runway until this battle is over. Looks like Sid is hit again. Zeph is dominating runway. And Zeph finishes the kill, bringing it 8-4. Sid spawns out a ship, no doubt going to run straight up runway, right back and get the fight going again. Now Sid has not been trying any different techniques, but he has been getting some kills, as he just did, bringing the score 8-5, but his kills are not coming fast enough. He needs to go on a streak, and he needs to go on a streak fast. At best, he's been trading kills on runway, so he needs to move the fight to a different area or change his strategy, because it is not looking like he's going to have a victory here. But he does score a hit on Zeph there. Oh, that was a close one. And he scores another hit on Zeph, bringing the score 8-6, so down only by 2. Remember, this fight is to 10. No Force Battleground Jedi. This is the 2014 Best Alive Tournament. First round battle here. And Sid tries to ambush him again on ramp. Something goes down, but nobody gets hit in the exchange. Battle comes back on the runway where Zeph wants it, but Zeph just got taken out, and he looks like he just got hit again. Maybe Zeph is losing his edge on ramp here. Sid may have figured out his strategy, but Sid gets hit, and they're both down, and Zeph gets taken out, bringing it 8-7. Sid down by only 1 now. Sid going on a streak here. And Zeph comes back into the action really quickly. Somebody gets hit. It looks like it was Zeph in that exchange. That was a close one. And that's Sid falling off the ledge. He took fall damage there, and he didn't bother getting a health pack. That could be dangerous depending on what his health situation is, and he gets taken out immediately, bringing the score 9-7, Zeph's lead. Now Sid would have to go on a 3-0 run here to win this contest, and we'll see what kind of hacks he can break out here to make it happen. Looks like he is playing more cautiously. Oh, and it looks like Zeph falls to his death. What a sweet move there for Sid, bringing the score back down 8-7. Zeph asks if it counts if he kills himself. The answer to that question is yes, if you can count backwards. And Zeph gets the point across that his score is as shown, and self kills do count, -1. Brings the battle back into runway. And he takes another hit early on from Sid. And Sid tries to ambush him when he falls down into ramp. No hits in that exchange. If I was Sid, I would stop trying to ambush in ramp because it doesn't seem to be working out. And Sid gets hit in that exchange. They're both down to 1 hit. Sid trying to change up the flow of things by jumping down to the ramp, but nothing going as Zeph is just babysitting on runway. Zeph goes down, bringing the score to a tie game 8-8. Here comes Zeph coming up the ramp back at the runway. We'll see if Sid tries another ambush. He does try an ambush, but again comes up empty. The battle comes back on to runway. And Sid takes the blunt of that strike and goes down, bringing the score 9-8. Very close game. Perfect time to break out some hacks. Let's see what Sid can do here. Sid scores an early hit on Zeph. Now, if Sid goes down here, he loses the match. Another hit, which is strange. They both must be down to 1 hit because 2 hits should kill you. And Sid goes down, bringing the score 10-8. Zeph wins. Zeph goes on to face Pi in the second round, and the winner of that fight will face Shinji in the championship.